still raining. So we'll have to get packed up in the rain, unless it quits for a little bit. Hopefully it'll quit for just a little while when we're ready to take down our tents, but we can get packed up in the rain too, no problem. Rainy, foggy morning. A little breezy too. This is beach campsite. It's a really nice campsite. You can't really see it. That's the trail over there. A lot of rain today. We've got a water crossing. Boy, is it pretty. Look how foggy it is out here. Foggy and rainy today. Very good. With ease. Water's really flowing with all this rain. Trail's pretty wet today and muddy and slippery. Got my umbrella up. It's raining pretty hard today. This is going to be an easy day. Not many big ups or downs. We have a big mountain tomorrow, Mount Albert, but today is supposed to be a pretty easy day like yesterday. So we'll have 2 days, kind of rest days in between some pretty hard days. So that's really good. I'm really feeling a lot better today after easy day yesterday and ending early. I got some videos edited. Since there was nothing else you could do, it's just raining. You had to kind of stay in your tent because it's raining. I just got water out of this little stream. That is the trail. Little stream on the trail. Still hills, but I don't think we have an actual mountain to climb today. We have a little bit of elevation to go up and over. It is the AT. It is not flat. And it is pouring rain today. I think we had an inch of rain yesterday, so everything is very wet. It's beautiful though. And we're staying pretty dry with our umbrellas and our rain gear. It's really not that bad. There's a lot of condensation in the tent, so I think many days in a row of this without a break to dry out your stuff, you know, just the condensation alone would get your sleeping bag a little bit damp, and it might not be as effective in really cold weather. But we'll be off soon. We're gonna stay at Chica and Sunsets on Sunday night. Today's Friday. So we will be able to dry out all of our gear there. But we are supposed to have sun tomorrow and the next day, so we'll just find a sunny spot and lay our sleeping bags out and all of our gear, our tents, and dry it in the sun. This part of the trails had more blowdowns than any other place. We've had to climb up and under and stuff, some stuff here just today, but the rest of the trail's been maintained really well. So I think a storm has just come through. This looks pretty fresh. Just adds a little bit of difficulty to a muddy day, muddy, wet day climbing. But so far it hasn't been anything we couldn't do or get through. This was the hardest one so far. The rest of them we could just kind of climb over pretty easy. Another blowdown. It was actually easier with an umbrella on to hook to my pack to go up and around and over and then back down rather than trying to crawl under it. Look at this. This is a camping area and all these trees came down in the camping area. It's just covered in trees. I wonder if this was a storm that we were camping in 3 nights ago. I hope nobody was tent camping out here. Wow. The wind was blowing really hard, but dang. The trees have been all over the trail too. This is right above a shelter. We're gonna go have lunch at the shelter. But this campsite is pretty destroyed right now. Huge trees down. Made it to the shelter. Waiting out the wind and the rain and possible tornadoes here. Hoping to go on to Betty Gap this afternoon. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people in a four-person shelter. We have 10 people in this shelter trying to stay dry and warm while the storm passes. It's really bad. The storm's really bad. There's stuff hitting the top of the shelter. Just glad we're in a shelter and not in a tent. So many people had to leave this shelter because there just wasn't enough room for everybody in here. We're all elbow to elbow. You can hear it hitting the roof. It is just after 4 o'clock and it's dark. Now the storm is even worse. It's really bad stuff's hitting the roof of the shelter. Lots of banging and clanging. It looks like it's dark. And it's only like 4:30. Still blowing, but it's not as bad. Still raining a little bit, but it's much better than it was. We're gonna stay here for the night, even though we only got maybe 3 miles in today. We're just gonna have to do a lot tomorrow to make up for it. Most of the worst of the weather's past now. Just beautiful.